Mr. Wrong ने दिखाया game untold gold. Then Adu came in like a storm. 9 straight wins setting the norm. पर जब आई semi-finals की बारी सबने शुरू ये तेड़े. भग्या ने पलट दिया खेल अड्डू का अंत आया बेड़े. दिल्ली डेमोस की दूसरी जीत. Will there be a team that dares to compete? क्या होगा अब season 3 में who'll break the throne? Will a new empire rise from the bones? AOEPL, shout it out loud. One more season, knock 'em down proud. Oh, oh, AOEPL. Oh, AOEPL.
And hello, beautiful people. We are back. Age of Empires 2 Definite Edition, and here we are at the tournament AOEPL. It is gonna be Delhi Demos versus Chennai champions, best of 3, and yeah, we are here at the map pit as well. And with me, I have my beautiful co-casters. It is going to be Shade and Pepper here, who will be guiding you through the game. And without wasting any time, just jump right into it.
Hello everyone. Hello Peppa. Hello Sunny.
Hello.
Hello, casters. Good evening.
Good evening. Let's go straight into the map draft. I think based on the choices, we do see that Chennai has won the toss. And they pick, if we can zoom into the map for a sec.
Give me a second. Let's make it perfect for you on this squad as well.
You can probably restart the...
Nah, it's perfect. It should be good now. There you
I
go.
mean, restart the draft. I mean, if you press pause and...
Okay.
go back. Yeah.
It's already
Okay, it doesn't matter anyways because it's like...
so fast, man. So fast, these guys.
Chennai champions have picked Kawasan. They have seemed to have won the toss, and the bans for Nomad and Ghost Lake. On the side of Delhi Demos, we see Arena being picked, and Chennai rounding it off with Enclosed. What do you think of the maps, Peppa?
Pretty good picks. I think they went with the strength daily demos with Arena. They have pretty good boom players, so hopefully they will get a chance to play late Imperial game.
Also, Abhi is weakling, right, in their team. I feel like that's major reason why they picked Arena. And also the
That's
reason
right.
Chennai champions banned Nomad.
And
On set-
Nomad,
yeah.
of course, banned from Chennai champions to negate the do strategies if they are planning at all from Oka's side.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. I think they already did it against you guys. So, wait, they did it against you, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
You
They
guys,
did
you were
on
cute.
African
I
clearing.
remember. Yep. African clearing, yes. Kawasan being the pick, little coming out of the box, don't you think? For Chennai champions, they have picked Kawasan.
It's
over
a
Ghost.
fresh map. We haven't played that many Kawasan games in the lobby as well, especially with the new generation of the map. The new generation is pretty tricky because the wood lines are thinner and there are more gaps to fill if you're trying to wall.
Oh, I did not know about that. Okay, interesting. That makes it like walling, even team walling, a little bit harder, right? Especially
Yeah,
with
it does. And the relics are not concentrated in the circle as well. They are scattered across the map.
Oh, interesting. So Kawasan being the pick, and Enclosed, obviously, I think that was the map which was available, and it's also somewhat standard map, right, compared to Ghost Lake. Omkar's team, Delhi Demos would have also preferred Enclosed being picked mainly because the attack will only come from one side. The other pocket swinging is like means that you can keep a track of it, or at least you can wall it off for the most part and know where the army movement is.
Yeah, I mean both Enclosed and Ghost Lake are pretty meta-oriented, fast-paced games. So let's see. Like they cannot ban both, so they have to pick one of them.
Yeah. Hello to everyone in chat who is just chatting right now. Welcome. we can shift to the Civ drafts if everybody's on board. Let's go. Omkar obviously getting the first ban because he lost the toss, and Chennai were able to do the Civ draft. I mean map draft first. Humans ban coming straight off the bat. This is majorly for which map do you think? Humans ban. Arena, right?
Yeah, that's a good band for India.
I also blanked out on the maps, so just I figured that it was for Arena, obviously. Persians ban very standard, nothing different. They are good on nearly all maps because of their eco boost, but predominantly you would see them actually doing very well in Kawasan mainly because the dogs, you get the extra word, they work faster, TCs work faster. You get that food resource a little bit earlier. Usually Persians do take some time to ramp up in feudal age, but that's not the case in Kawasan. Britain's ban standard. Shoe ban not being preferred over Britain's. What do you think of that? Do you think Chennai wants to pick it after all?
I think it came. Yeah, Sue and Britons are pretty, along with Mayans and Ethiopians, are pretty good picks for enclosed. So I would see them being picked right away.
Yeah.
As I said.
Yes. Mayans being the primary archer pick out of the lot, and Ethiopians the next one, obviously being sniped by Chennai. Ethiopians, Italians most probably for Kawasan. Ethiopians can be played both places, but predominantly Ethiopians can be in enclosed.
I guess good pick for enclosed and Kawasan as well. Khmer similar.
Yeah, I mean they're going obviously for the cavalry picks because most of their strength comes from their pocket players. The Delusion has been having a good showing overall during the tournament. It's just their side is not able to push as fast as the other side being pushed, right? Modi and Abi being quite a weak link.
Gujara straight away cavalry counter.
Gurjaras and Lithuanians. Lithuanians, I would prefer it on Kawasan, but now with the new map generation, I don't know. Based on what you just said, because before it used to be concentrated in the center. It's an easy, you just take Lithuanian on reaching castle, just send more villager, make a monastery, bam, you just have like +4 right in the spot. But now that's not the case.
They're still good on hybrid maps because the dock comes out faster and the fishing ships as well.
Yeah, they have that extra 100-foot bonus, right?
Yeah, so you don't have to have 6 on foot for going on dock first.
Vietnamese Hindustanis. Okay, Vietnamese, interesting pick. It's not like really nomads as such out there, but it's a good archer pick anyways. Hindustani's premier pockets have mainly for their versatility and also their scout line and cavalry like camels are actually do a lot of more against buildings, right? That bonus is very handy. Georgian Spanish. What do you think, Peppa? Both could be in Arena,
Spanish is pretty good on Arena. Portuguese as well for Arena, I believe.
Yeah, Portuguese probably Arena also. Vey is an interesting pick. Vey can be played in Arena also. Can be played in actually all maps. Vey is good. This side though we did see Dravidians. Yeah, Dravidians probably for Kawasan because of the dock bonus and good archers, Slavs, all-round pick. Malians could be also for Arena. Malians also can be played everywhere. Would prefer on this one. The drafts are right now ramping up because I think they had their primary picks and now it's just ramping up. Picking all good says. Bengalis is surely for arena, right? Of course.
I believe so. Yeah.
Japanese coming a little later into the pool considering this Kawasan. You can get those dogs faster, the food comes fast, you can play a little bit more water, you can your mill and obviously all your econ buildings are a little bit cheaper. That helps out.
Kelts. Kelts is an interesting pick.
Yep.
I believe for arena. Mostly.
Arena is a possibility, yes. What other maps? Enclosed, I don't see it happening. The other map was Kawasan. Kawasan also, yeah, it's an arena pick. Bohemians, also a strong arena pick. I wouldn't mind it on a map like Kawasan because your foot could come fast, and if you just add that market a little faster, you can always go to Castle Age much faster. Romans all around a very good pick. Again, I would say that it's probably a Kawasan or a Arena pick because the econ boost always is more amplified when you have extra resources or safety net. Purpose. Purpose can only shine, do you think, most probably in Kawasan or Arena, right? Because enclosed, they are just a standard serve, don't you think?
Yeah, I'm surprised to say no Teuton pick so far.
Yes, considering it's arena also.
Yeah.
If you guys were tuning in yesterday, there was a good Teuton pick. Decent tower rush from Ambush, is just that he was unlucky in the resource generation for Dead Corps. But coming back to the draft, we do see the Teuton pick coming in for Delhi Demos along with Malay. Malay also a versatile serve, can be played anywhere. It really depends on how good your preparation is. Malay elephants are good, Malay flank is good, Malay water is good. Like Malay can be played everywhere. It's just a little tricky to play on the Silo. Bulgarians and Turks. Turks being so late into the pick. I'm surprised. We're just waiting for the last pick from Delhi Demos. Teutons does come in. We did discuss that. Kels is a very weird pick, actually, I feel. I don't see Omkar being the player who plays Siege really in a late game. And if you wanted to do, his style is more cavalry mixed, like Slavs would be his style, Hindustanis would be his style, Teutons would be his style. So, Chinese. Chinese a good pick on enclosed. Dead Corps did try that last set. So, Chinese could be played also most places. Kawasan also pretty good. So, which draft do you prefer here, Peppa?
Pretty balanced draft, I'd say. Ethiopian and mine both sniped. So let's see. Do we have enough archer ships on both sides? Dravidian, Vietnamese, Chinese, and Malay for open maps, I believe.
Yeah. Kills can also be like for enclosed games don't go that long. Is my understanding. If you have it on good hands, like on Kawasan also they can be deadly with the wood bonus and stuff. You can play water. So Kills is okay. Like only after Castle Age do they fall off.
I see so missing on Chennai side for enclosed and Kawasan. So we have Italian, Japanese,
Koreans is
and
there.
Koreans, and one more.
Portuguese is there.
Portuguese is for arena. So
Yes. I mean, Turk Spanish on flanks and Georgians and some like Bulgarians, Berbers also on arena can work out. It doesn't
Okay,
necessarily mean that Portuguese have to be played in arena. They can be played in like enclosed is a pretty good map because you get the extra berries also. Portuguese probably better on enclosed because like they nerfed that unique unit so much that it's that arena rush also requires a lot of preparation. Like we saw yesterday, like new goings 4 and stone. If you don't know how much to load on berries and if your castle drop timings are affected, it kind of screws up. So Portuguese needs a little bit more preparation and it's not as good as it used to be.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, they have Turks for flank in arena, so that works out.
Yeah.
Turks and Spanish or Korean.
But do you think they might follow into? Okay, we just directly go into the game. My question was about to be like, do you think we will see a Turk pocket, Spanish flank, and then maybe like a Boomies of like Berbers, which can just pump out a lot of knights. It's the same way that what Mirror's team did, Jaipur Janissaries. I was wondering that, but we get right into the game. This is game one. Game one is going to be arena.
Oh, yeah, let's get started.
We have Spanish. Yeah, I will go for the team Chennai champions first, and you can do the other team. We do see Spanish flank, yes, but unfortunately we do not see a Turk pocket for that. The other side has the Turk flank with Harry playing the Turk flank. I'm very curious to see what they're going to play in this scenario because we will have to see how this plays out. This is probably game two, I think, but that's fine. We'll just go along with this arena. Let's assume that it's game one. So for his pocket, it's going to be Ashoka rocking the Romans. Yes, Romans do get some benefit in the fact that they build, carry 5% better and repair faster. So that's a small eco boost. And on the last pocket, we do see Lucky with Kucharas. Kucharas can play a lot of things. They can play heavy castle. They can go for like late game elephant archers. If you are wacky, you can even bring in the unique unit, right? So a versatile stuff, especially when you have Spanish flank.
I believe for Kuchara pocket, the immediate thing that comes to mind is elephant rams.
Yep.
So Spanish with elephant ram support, they would destroy base. So that's something to watch out for.
Also, if Harry is able to do some damage there, if Ashoka can provide some scorpions also along with it, like there is no counter Kongs. Probably it's overkill because Kongs does the work. So, yeah.
Yeah, and scorpion, it cannot travel that much distance from this pocket.
I tried to cook something, it didn't work out. But okay. We can discuss the other teams here.
Modi with Bohemians, good flank overall, very good for fast temp. I went to hand cannon, bombard cannon combinations. With his pocket being delusion, what is the set of delusion?
Teutons.
Teutons.
Don't you think this is weird? You'd want to have a Teuton flank and probably a Bohemian pocket, right?
Yeah, that would be one combination, but depending on their strategy, they could decide on a pocket. So delusion could be that boom into paladin strategy.
Gautam asks for a second, is this live game? No, this is not live game. This happened yesterday night, but none of them know. We also do not know how the game's out pan out. So this is gonna be nice. Go ahead.
For second pocket is Okar with slabs, which is also a boom civilization, so it could do very fast. TC's up, boom with a good 40 go. And could either go cavalry or palisades depending on what his choice is. And on the flank is Abhi with Chinese. Chinese is a little tricky say for Abhi. I don't know how his stat was. If you can see the
okay, if you can just show the will count, click anywhere outside and just click on the flag on the left here. Abhi is actually wills behind. He's 2 wills behind everybody. with Chinese.
Yeah, that's actually not easy for someone to carry out, especially at others, and it is not a great save to be on a flank with either, because of the food deficit, you can do fast feudal into towers as well. So I don't know what the strategy is from Oka's side. Maybe he just has to defend and defend. It could become a little tough with Dark Past Temp as well.
Yeah. You kind of see like in a little higher elo place like a castle draw from Turks, and you add like a 1 TC, like what Janissaries and siege push. That's very common, but I don't think it's a lot of micro you have to do, and it buys you your pocket a lot of time in the sense that you have that pressure both on flank and pockets. But I don't think we might see it here though. Also, in the chat, someone asks, "Is this live game?" And Livy replies, "This is Livy's game." Press F in chats to pay respects to that joke. We do see Tower Rush coming from Modi though.
Oh, with the Bohemian Taurus on Spanish. Okay, he felt that he needed to do some pressure because otherwise Spanish will just walk over you.
I'm kind of a little sad that he didn't go for the 2 foxes out there. That is 60 gold, just like that. I'm not a fan of this tower also. Like, don't you think like it would be better towards this gate, right, rather than that gate, because that is kind of wallable. Can you show Livy's base a little bit more better? The P1s. These are fine. He has black
resources.
What is with these tower rushes and these other flanks having such good resource deposits? I don't know. This happened yesterday's game also to Deadcock, because Deadcock also had a somewhat similar base on the opposite side. So the tower rush, I don't know how good it is.
But this base is well defended. He just had to make a blacksmith as a wall, and it's not going to affect any of his resources. Well, his berries are inside.
Wow. Like that secondary gold only is exposed and he doesn't need that gold. This is one more level than yesterday. You can just show the berries. Yeah, berries are also different. He has to come all the way, break open and come here to make a tower on the berries. This is a bit excessive walling though. He's already kind of walled to the TC. I like the stone walls from the left, but after that, I think he should stop though.
Yeah, right now it's like Modi should realize he can't do much here. He should go into the next pocket.
Yeah. That second tower was dropped without any scouting. You can tell that because he's just to get some map control. He's really not targeting anything with that tower. On the other side, I do see a red dot near Greece, basically. That's just scout. Harry is going for a market blacksmith. That's a lot of Wilson stone. So that's going to be a castle. Soon enough. He has flipped up to the next stage. Yes, he's already like 60% up to the next stage. Right, so he's going to be safe.
He can get all his wells and put a castle in front of the towers without taking any damage. And
you mean exactly where the mouse was hovering, right?
Yeah.
No, little below, right. Yes. He can come open and just put it there.
Because Spanish castles go up so fast, he won't even lose it.
Yep. Tishon says, if possible, please cast the next game with Capture Age. So the thing with Capture Age is that it keeps crashing constantly. So that's why we want a stream where, it's not like bits and pieces of games being casted. So that's why I opted to just cast it there. The 8 first client itself.
Can you show the villager count? One more time.
Yeah. Can we also see what others are doing? Like green, what is green is doing? Okay, the market blacksmith. Oh, the siege workshop indeed comes from green. So you were right. Elephant rams are gonna come. But there is like these elephant rams. If they directly go to the flank, this is GG. If they spend time trying to kill these towers, which do absolutely nothing, then it's gonna be a little hard because they will see the elephant rams and they can prevent the defenses, right? So.
Yeah, that's right. And I didn't like the castle position from Levy. It could have been more forward to take out both the towers.
Yeah.
It was really no threat to him.
I completely agree on that.
Monday?
What do you think Teal is doing? If you can show P5 Ashok. Okay, a stable, market stable. Does he have a second TC? Yeah, he does. So he's probably doing some light cap. Boom. He's gone with the stable up though. Interesting. Stable blacksmith.
Fresh though.
So the Kongs, as we predicted, do come out. This is going to be a tall order. Going for the second range so forward is not the play. Because if the Kongs do see that, that will be denied. It's nearly denied. Kongs will make very easy light work of this. Can you also show where the elephant rams are going from green? 2 elephant rams.
Okay.
Yeah, they're coming, but you need at least 4. So the good thing about elephant rams is that they're very good at taking buildings, but it's like a surprise factor. If you have like 4, it takes a lot more reaction time from them to like get it right. Because like you can't react that soon to get a siege workshop and make sure your resources are not. Delusion does go for the next because he does realize that his flank is really going to be late up and he needs to provide some army. But he had Archer's castle away from his PC range. It would have been risky. Yes, it would have been risky, Gautam, but Spanish castles do move way faster up. And his archers, he did not make a lot of archers at that moment. They were out of position. So with Spanish, you can do that. With other civs, you cannot. 1212 Jedi Master says, reduce game sound level, please. Is there a possibility for us to do that?
These elephant rams will definitely break in. There's no stopping them. The knights will not be able to help them.
I'm not too sure about it. It's just 4 Kongs. But you need at least 2 more elephant rams. Now in this case, they are not enough to take down a TC. Villagers can.
Yeah, they are not enough to take down TC, but he can take down everything else.
Yeah, that is true. Can we just look at the left hand side, like what Green's production is look like his econ? I mean, yeah. Just click on that on the drop down. Yeah. I think shift left click. What do you do that to change it to Green's point of view?
Shift and click.
Shift and click. Yeah. Shift and click. Yeah. We just see only villagers being produced. Like he does have resources. He's getting the armor upgrade. This TC, is it gonna go down? No, it's not. So if we had little bit more elephant rams, I think Modi would not be able to go fast lanes. Right now you can see on the right hand side is like about 50% up. And this could have been castle denied.
Yeah.
And there is nothing Delusion can do to save it. It's just like once your TC is gone, there is no shelter where the villages can run and then Kongs can easily snipe them down.
Yeah, they just needed to be a little patient.
Agna!
Abhi is making shit new.
Can you click on a Chukono? Just on a click out.
And Harry is already an imp.
He doesn't have fletching, guys. He has 4 Chukonos. He doesn't have fletching. And Harry is up to Imperial. He has 2 hand cannons. Do nothing.
Retired and coming in. Yeah, they will break in, but what after that?
I'm surprised you're still able to kill 1 hand cannon with no fletching. So. Yes, you're right, Gautam. They should have waited a bit before taking the TC. Actually, they should have waited a bit before showing the elephant rams. they just waited a little bit more for the surprise factor, then it would be good. The Knights are indeed pathing this side though, to make sure Harry doesn't move forward with his BPCs. But that's a healthy number of hand cannons, like 6 of them. Knight numbers also looking good. Evolution does have good knight numbers. They can probably clean this off. The target though is going to be the Agni's castle at this point. You would want the knights to actually kill rather than killing the bear. The hand cannon numbers, if once they get above a certain number, it's going to be hard. Like 8 hand cannons right now. Once they become 10 to 12, I think they can easily like one-shot a knight and they just have the micro, right? Teuton knights, the problem is that they're not as agile as something else. Can you again click on the Abhi, the red player's art? Like, click on it and see still doesn't happen. This knight should be able to clear that out. He chooses not to engage that. This gives ample time for Ashoka to have his own. I think the bombard cannon might go down. Don't even see that. Very nice gameplay from Chennai though. They do make Ashoka invest. If I can quickly go to team space and see how his resources are looking, how many stables, he is adding a monastery, just a couple of stables. That's a lot. 3 stables actually, because he has the second stable near his base. So I think this might have been a call out. If you can just look at the teal space for a second. Like this must have been a call out from his team that you made the barracks forward, do not show your stables. That's why the first stable was so behind. And then now he adds the third stable. We can now.
Meanwhile, Omkar has got 9,800 kills.
Can you look at
Yeah, 101. So he's moving up to survive. And the push, which
yeah, the key is you have to take out the BPCs, right? They didn't manage to take, but also this is a slow push from Turks himself, Harry. He does have a healthy hand cannon mass, but at this point you want like 3 or 4 BPCs also.
okay, attempt number 2 is here. Oh, I don't think it's going down. It's a
Tough,
take.
guys. You know, when in doubt, try again. That's what's happening, but it's good defense from Modi. This is exactly my point. Is like you have once there is a Mangonel out there, it's going to be hard for the elephants to do much. You would then need camels, and then the game goes on, and the surprise factor is gone. Meanwhile, the Teutons might have a good boom compared to Gurjaras, hopefully. These bombard cannons are taking the castle slowly, but the castle will go down nonetheless. Abhi's PC is still garrisoned. If you notice that, it's not really.
Can you shift click on Avi's resources or any building on Avi?
Just click on shift, click.
So okay, we don't have any stone left for repairing.
Because we made a castle in the back. I don't think that was the right call, especially when bombard cannons are already there. But I think the call out from Omkar would have also been just survive somehow. I will come and clean it up.
Boyar, elite Boyar.
Elite Boyar will clean everything, whatever Team Chennai champions have here to throw. That's a deadly number of hand cannons though, so I'm not too sure.
That was a headshot on the teammates' line.
He just wanted to go home, man. He just wanted to
Bad damage, yes. Abhi wants to stay home, but he cannot. So he's going to Omkar's home right now. It's a good bit of like walk. I hope he took a wheelbarrow. Just so that they can walk faster. If Teal floods Knights right now, it's GG, right? Actually, the Teal flood should have come a little earlier because Elite Boyars can handle that. Teal flood is going to do nothing. Why the killing Abhi and not going home guard direct? I mean, they can go for a slow push there. there is no hurry for them as such. Because the Romans, they can switch to infantry and stuff along with their squadrons, they can handle Slavs. The fact that Slavs do not get DPCs is a big thing because Omkar himself cannot do probably much. I do agree with the fact that they should be faster in killing Abhi, but Abhi is doing good enough job of buying time, if not anything.
准备就绪。
Also, when they take Abhi's base, their resources all become theirs, right? So as PvP gets dragged on, it's still a lot of map control. Like, but they should have some army right in front of Abhi's base because if Omkar was there to get map control with castles, then they don't have castles. Too slow to push, yes. Meanwhile, on the other side, I see a lot of green dots. I think it's just camels coming, swing this side to probably help against the elite boyars. He himself, Lucky, is nearly in. He's like 90%, 97% in. The barracks might be denied here, but the quick walls kind of save Ashoka from dying. Should get the barracks up. But this also gives Omkar good indication of what's coming to him.
And it
gonna
will
be
be very hard for Omkar to deal with camels and reduce both his counters.
什么？
Yeah.
But he's not going to get in support from Abhi for a long time.
See?
Abhi has gone to Delusion Space for refuge.
Meanwhile,
Nice.
Modi's base is intact. I don't think that elephant ramp was achieved what it's supposed to do.
Sure. Modi.
P8. Yeah, he's moving comfortable. I think his points are more than Levy's, so he survived pretty good.
Yeah. Teal Flood includes a very healthy hand cannon from Grey, though Boyar alone will find it rough. Yes, but the thing is that if he hides a castle, you're going to have a lot of time taking down the castle. And even with the flood, if the timing was a little bit sooner, yes, but Omkar is fully doing up right now. And cheap castles and Boyar productions are very fast. Boyars produce much faster than two stable knights. Production time, if I'm not wrong, is like 15 seconds. So he just needs to mass some numbers, and once he clears the initial army, then he don't have it. I think this is a good transition, but this also gives Omkar a lot of map control here. Meanwhile, what is Mr. X doing? Mr. X is also on his way to Imperial, while his other flank Modi is stuck in Castle. Boyars are strong, but they do need siege along with them. Some rams here would be very, very ideal. Because in these numbers, Boyars are still deadly. He just needs to make sure he gets a lot of rams and makes a push before they have the counter units. Can you just click outside for a second? And just click on the flag on the left. I want to see the flag. Yes, one shot. Modi is at 92 bits, so he is looking healthy than Mr. X. Only thing is that Modi is now only going up to him. So there is about a 2.5 minute window for Mr. X to do something on the other side. But the camels are coming this side though. So that's interesting. What is Drew doing for a second, if you can quickly see? Okay, he has Kongs against Alps from Delusion. And crossbows which can be upgraded to Arbalest. So it's going to be Arbalest, Infantry and Siege from this side. Kongs are kind of handling it for now. And we do see Teal coming this side. So I think the pockets are switching at this point. Interesting. So Lucky's going to play this side towards with Grey, the Turks guy. And Teal is going to play on this side so that Romans do have an answer against the infantry, right? They have very good legionaries. Cavalier also. So once with that unique upgrade, they're pretty good. If you can just click on a Teal building, like this, yeah. Shift click. shift click on any team building. Yeah, he is floating just 6k foot, guys. Yeah, like he needs a little bit more foot, don't you think? One two Jedi Mask. This is a great move to switch pockets. What do you think, Peppa? The switch from the pockets.
I think it's pretty good. But he should move to infantry and scorpions instead of cavalier. Like that's what the countering unbodies are for.
Yeah. I guess he's something that he probably doesn't have the unique tech which will give both his cavalry here and reaching his charge attack. But the camels are doing some work. If you look at in front of Gray's Race, Turks Harry has switched to CA, which is the right move here. But Boyars have a lot of map control along with SF. Omkar has a lot of map control, put so many buildings forward. He has made the infantry switch, and he'll probably make a siege himself.
Is Abhi back in his base? I see a red in his base back. Oh.
It is flourishing.
This should not have been allowed. Once you conquer a base, you have to make some buildings there.
This also stems from the fact that they shifted pockets, right? So pocket should have been able to make buildings out there, and the flank should have helped him. So. But again, you see the Omkar's map control with those castles right in front of Ashoka's barracks. Right? Took map control to make sure Abhi comes back to space. Here though the Kongs, these many number of Kongs, if you can just click on a Kong, I just want to see what he has bloodlines, he doesn't have bloodlines, he doesn't have armor. Okay, these are just Kongs straight off the bat, don't have any upgrades.
Is there a scorpion switch coming anytime from Romans?
We are looking at the queue. He is having healthy resources. He just needs to move 20 villages from food and put it on wood, and he'll have enough resources to make the siege workshop and the scorpions itself. This is a lot of time which Chennai are giving Delhi demos to come back into the game. His eco looks very good, Ashoka, but his product, his population should be at 200,000. 45 minutes. And I being a little slow with their push. Good siege coming from Livy himself. The tribes are doing a lot of counter there, and that's what is needed here also. See a couple of tribes slowly whittling down Omkar's castles. Omkar doesn't have holdings inside, it's still at 2,850. These many Kongs, and Modi is forced to go the skirm route. He is at a healthy pop of 124 villages, so he can make that skirms as many number of skirms he wants. Code's kind of looking close. Map control is a little bit 60-40 Chennai side because the castles are really good. So it's up to Delusion here to really do a push. So we can get some rams and the Onyxes, which is very good, along with the Arbalest, or at least sling resources. Now that you are an Imperial, you can sling your Bohemian a lot. You can make use of some of cannons. Gautam says if Modi had played normal, he would have been in great world of position. Yeah, I mean Bohemians are a good civ themselves. He can do castle, like he can play unique unit, like they are good. Monks are good against Spanish. Bohemians do have very good monk tech trade. Your upgrades also affect your villages. It's also sad that Tavarish would have been, is not the worst idea. It's just the resources went behind for the Spanish player. And if you're not able to get ahead there, then it becomes very hard. With a Teuton pocket, yes, probably he should have played a little bit more safe. Yesterday, KG played Hindustanis. Hindustanis have that Cav Archer option. Teutons are very good. That's a lot of armor right there.
That's on the helm side, just getting border for Cavachos.
Look at a Cavacho see like 100 HP Cavacho because Turks will get that. Sunny, just click on a Cavacho. Just on one, yeah. 100 HP, yes, he has second armor but not the last armor. Other than that, I think he doesn't have Parthian. Parthian is lacking. Scorpion's coming from Omkar though. That's good. That's gonna help this push a lot faster. He has a lot of castles, so he can make the Scorpions from the siege to absorb and just get Scorpions, Boyars and some traps. They have a lot of map control on the right. That Omkar castle allowing Abhi to come back to his base. Abhi is how many wills? He's back to 170 wills. That's really good comeback. Control 50% and quite a show with Atlas getting some skirms. He needs to go anything to show that he does come. This is very good showing from Abhi, giving him the trash unit for Boyard to do their work and also go for the lone trap though. We do need to see a lot more siege in this tournament. That is something I have. The pushes have been slow even when on that topic, if you can just look a teeny tiny bit to the other side, because I see a lot of teams trying to push these days. That's a lot of reps from good healthy number of traps. Scorpions coming in. Again, can you click on a machinery because we don't have a capture age. I want to click on a machinery to see if we have a charge attack. Just click on a blue, then input. Just click on an infantry unit from B. He doesn't have the charge attack. I don't know whether he's aware or not. He probably needs his Scorpion tech to fire faster from castle and also his gold crown, which allows his infantry and cavalry to have a chance. And Romans probably don't know this, is Ashoka might not know it. If you have one centurion just there, their infantry does a lot more. They attack 15% or 20% faster. Sharing is caring, you know.
Prontos.
It's very generous of you to say whatever little religion.
Prontos.
They're completely ignoring Modi at this point. Someone was saying, why not do the same thing the other side? I think Chennai heard your way of this code. Pretty good for that. I see a lot of people space. This side though, trap. Again, a couple of traps. Not really that scary for the Chennai second defender. But I'm sure queuing up the I think it's just going to be one heavy push, which is the right thing. Rather than tickle them. Abhi is nearly 200 pop. Of all the people, I think there are two people above 190 to 5 pop. And that's Ashoka and Abhi. Insane comeback. 90 wills and 100 gold. Military. I don't know. Chennai champions are not able to push that side fast. Abhi the second
They're even pushing. I don't think they're holding. They're pushing it back.
Yeah. They are pushing this side. So this weaker side has become the strong side somehow. And the strong side is trying to add some BPTs. Good call. Gives you some map control. It acts like a protection for your push feature. And the push features are also out there. And Mirav says in the chat, if Abhi gets 200 pop, team league should be disqualified. Modi needs to learn from Abhi. As a Chinese start, he does need to learn from
I guess on this side, the Turk and Chinese side. Chennai took it the real IPL way of the Chennai Super Kings. Take it long, take it deep, and ultimately it didn't pay off, so they're getting pushed back.
I see the slide they get Chennai Super Kings, but we'll wait till the end of the game to see who wins. But all jokes aside, you're absolutely right. They have so much map control. I think they've also added trade, if I'm not wrong, because I can see in queue from Ashoka. We can look at, okay, there is a market over here. Who has given market? Can we see? Okay, Libby does have given market, and with Spanish trade in play, they might have hold on to him. This push though, I don't know how. I don't see how they can stop it. And he bravely is sending one villager to milk a gate, which gets actually ramped up. Game sound is still too high. If you can lower it a little bit. Yeah, sound volume, keep it like 47, 50, 50. I think 50, 50. Yeah, it's fine. I like it. Nice.
Is there some special significance to the number 69?
Totally not significant, why? Random number.
So what does that signify, really?
It's a totally random number, why?
Totally
That's
random.
it.
Yes. Okay, getting back to the game though. Cavachers do have extra HP, but that doesn't mean that you have to throw them to the stumps though. That's about a lot of dead horses you can see right there. You can blame it to the pathing gods probably. That's what Harry might be doing here. The pathing. But there, the other side, if you look at the mini map, Ashoka is right now knocking on Omkar's base. So you can look teal where teams are going for a second. Sunny.
What?
Teal, T5. You can see they're near yellow space. Like they have also ignored Delusion. What is Delusion doing? Here, P6. You can show his face a little bit more. Castle here. Okay, left,
I don't think
left,
Delusion has any gold left. If you can click on any one of the buildings, or shift click on
Yeah.
P6. Yeah, he doesn't have any gold left, so he's just making a help swam. It's just not going to stand against this combo.
Ashoka does ramp up late. We have seen him even in the first set, but he ramps up pretty good at many number of Scorpions and Trebs, taking down Omkar's castle in his base. And these armies are deadly, but I don't think there is still a charge attack. If you can click on an infantry on from Ashoka, there is okay. He does have a charge attack now. I'm sorry about that. He does have charge attack. He has most of his upgrades, so this army is going to be very hard to push along with siege ranks. Quickly to the other side, we just have to ping pong here. See which side is pushing fast. Yes, Harry does get in the fortified walls and he's able to sort of defend. Meanwhile, Modi here is bravely going for a bombard tower on the Spanish base. Again, this is what I wanted to see. Can you just click on Libby's villager, Blue's villager, any of them? Does he have supremacy? We need to ask the right questions here. No supremacy. What is these people and no supremacy? No. Sad. But he is probably showing supremacy in another way. In that Modi is not able to make that bombard towers. The trade is strong for Chennai. And, Chennai do take it late, but looks like they might be able to finish it off. Ashoka's score is ballooned up to a point where he's 5k ahead of the enemy team opponent, and he's also like 8k score lead ahead of the next person, Harry. Mirror says, Modi trying hard and Team Libby trying even harder to ignore Modi. Yes, that is true. Chennai has a lot of control. If you just look across the map, mini maps, you just see green dots and teal dots just taking over the entirety of the maps. How is our Grey player doing for a second? Okay, he has healthy number of CAs, but there is still no push as such coming in. They're just directly playing on the pockets, and now we can go back to P6 Delusion space because see a lot of blinking dots. Infantry is gonna reign supreme here. We need Teutonic Knights, guys, here, and our prayers are answered because I see a couple of Teutonic Knights, not elite though, but they are Teutonic Knights, and nonetheless they can handle whatever is being thrown if the Scorpions are not nearby.
I think they don't have trades, so that is not sustainable. Whatever sling he got is going to run out soon.
Pretty much, the only player who is consistently being at 200 pop is Abhi, guys. So Abhi putting on quite a show after that opening. So he's trying really hard. Kudos to Abhi though. That's a good try. I think they need more from Abhi of this sort if there is even any chance to secure this set. I think they are out of the tournament, I'm not so sure, but at least this set can be there if Abhi shows more of this from the start though. The game looks pretty much over at this point because even if Abhi is able to match the 200 buff, Delhi demos have ran out of steam in the fact that they don't have gold access. All their neutral goals are outside and they're being contested. It's even trash, so you cannot really safely mine the goals, and as the game drags on, your seed is only going to become worse and worse. So the only focal point which Omkar's team, Delhi Demos, has a way is to make sure they get to the trade, and the easiest way is knocking on this part of the area where once that castle goes down with that lone trap, and if they are able to just push it with a couple of rams and go to the trade, it's in harry space. They can probably stem the flow, but cutting it off is still hard. Everybody is here right now. You see Asas coming from Livy, the other flank. And at this side, not much really happening other than just some halves trash mixed with some Teutonic Knights. Abhi holding 2 versus 1 points.
It is
At
for the
this stage-
resources.
Yeah.
Click on any part of the map outside of the here, and click on the flag, please. Once more.
Yeah.
Yep, right here. So gold or boys, which is the most important resource now. Abhi
Abhi
has
has
the highest.
He's making trash, right? So it's very understandable. He has mined gold, but he's making trash. But Chennai themselves don't seem to have a lot of gold. You can just shift-click on a grey building. Okay, he is having 72 input, so that's a very good Masargo economy, and he's adding trade. 32, I think trade is slowly probably kicking in. He's at 200 pop though, so should be able to make a lot more siege now that. And this is Spanish trade, guys. Yeah.
Game is a little bit balanced now. I think Asuka has been pushed back from a delusion base.
How did that happen? Can you go a little bit in the center of the map where Teal had a lot of control?
The P6 map.
Near P6. Yeah, on the left below. So there was a lot of control here, but I think they also ran out of steam. They're probably waiting for the siege to kick in, and Rams right call from Ashoka. Cavaliers also, and I think he's researching Paladin on the right side. If you look at it. So Blue will be able to get Paladin, which means that his trade is looking really, really good. Yeah, that's a lot of trade cards. Good walls overall. So their way of their trade also being hit is not that easy. I think the GG should really soon If not anything, the only hope is again pushing Harry's pace. If you can look at Gray's pace again quickly, because that's the only ray of hope for Delhi Demos here. If they are able to push here, then they have a chance, because the other side is going to fall nonetheless.
Yeah, they have to go to the trade.
Yeah. Harry is protecting with the CA right there. That's a good move. But they themselves do not have really any answers. Where are his Hussars going? He has a lot of Hussars queue, but I don't see a lot of Hussars here. To his credit though, the Kavachas are doing good work trying to snipe whatever stray army is trying to go for the trade routes. More barracks coming in from Delusion. Somehow they are trying to secure this, but Paladins reign supreme here with their mobility, their ability to go anywhere in attack, the strong HPs and stuff. So it's gonna be hard really to counter this Paladin rush right now when there is no gold from Team Delhi Demos. Blinking lights and Gray's face to Harry, if you look at it. Have they broken in? Oh, they have broken in. This is going to be crucial for Chennai to defend. The castle looks like it might go down because it's at a very low HP and all their market rate is right there. Harry is still doing whatever he can because like his CAs are in the right spot. Whichever army is trying to snipe those trade cards are being taken care of.
But it's mostly flash units per se.
Yeah.
They won't be able to pass the get past.
The Rams are coming from Omkar this side though. If you look at the left, the Rams are coming. If they just get onto the gate and Hussar raids come here, it's going to be deadly. Can we quickly click on Omkar's any building or unit? Yeah, yellow. You're on a building? Yeah. Okay. He's not making Hussars though. Because if Hussars can come here, it will reign supreme.
It's the Paladins are here already, so they'll clear it up.
Paladins are here, so I don't think that venue of hope, whatever ray of hope Delhi had, it's kind of down to the road right now. BBC is coming in free from Turks right now. Like gold has kicked in overall for Team Chennai champions and for Harry himself. This should be good defense soon. I'm surprised that I'm not able to see some bombard towers from Ray because he should be buying stone and making BBTs a lot more, especially with Turks. That could give him a lot more map control here. But in the minimap, we do see Modi's base is no more. Rest in peace, Modi. It was a good run, good defense.
What is Modi's build count? Can you click on NAP8 building?
Yeah, Modi 6 builds.
6 builds,
Okay, our mission right now is to find where those 6 builds are. Come on. Look above. That's houses. Not here, not here, not here. Where? Okay, it's probably. Oh, it's in Omkar's base if you notice it. Ooh, that's 3 here. We'll leave for the viewers to find out where the 3 is and focus on the game. Trade routes have kicked in, sort of, for Delhi Demos. But where are they trading? They are probably trading to Delusion states, right? So it's not very optimal. But this is still secured. Skirm's doing a bit of damage, but Hussar should clean it up. This side though, ambush, Scorpions, kinda GG. Can you quickly show what green is doing? Because people in chat have rightly identified that you've been playing alone. Elephant Rams are coming in. Skirms from Gurjaras. I don't know how to feel about this. How is Lucky's resources looking? Green. Just click on a green building. Shift click. He has a bit of everything. Rams are a good call, but yeah, he doesn't have a lot of seeds right now. Just pop cap. Anything you would like to add, Pepper? I just feel like I've been ranting out. Viewers might like to hear your voice also.
I feel the game is done, so we're just waiting for the GG call.
You have
Yeah,
checked
yeah,
out
got it.
yourself of this game, right? It's that way.
They have run out of steam, and the Spanish state is kicking in. So the goal control wise, they should be winning right away.
Also, the other
Yeah.
side, Teal is in Delusion Space, right? That is the only hope for that trade. If you look at the minimap in Delusion Space, P6, Violet. Violet. Yes. This is the only trade route they're having, and the trade route is being discussed. Just waiting when the bell will ring. It's like when you're a kid, you know, you're waiting when will the PD period happen, you know, when will the bell ring. That's exactly what's it's happening right now. This is bringing back memories, but not good ones. Because after this, Chennai is in for another game along with Delhi, right? It's only the first game. There's going to be 2 more games up. So it might not lead to another respite though. At this point, it's just a game of egos now, says Cap Sad Truthful. Sorry if I'm butchering your username. I don't think it's a game of egos. I think it's just like, oh, let's try for some more time.
Nice balls, man.
But according to us, this is the first game of the day. But it's not. It's apparently the second game. So the GG has indeed been called. Finally.
Finally. Okay, let's look at the end game stats.
Okay.
Onkar and Asuka.
MVPs.
Yeah.
Military. Show. 1760 kills. Insane. Building raises 132. Ashoka. Again, only criticism I have for Ashoka is that his timings is not able to match up along with his 200 pop, but when he ramps up, his late game is looking really, really good. It's a very good significant boost for Chennai champions. Abhi has the largest army though with 117 army. It was trash, but he constantly maintained 200 population. For a player of Abhi's caliber to come back and make that many army, it's a good sign nonetheless for Delhi Demos.
What I liked about Asuka is he was able to make so many transitions from Castle Age Knights to Cavaliers to infantry, and then Scorpions, Siege Rams. So in fact, he explored the whole tech tree of Romans, to be honest.
That is true. That is true. That like it takes a lot to actually transition and execute it also. So it showed a lot of.
Chennai team could have done is add trade earlier, so the game would have been finished earlier.
Yeah. I think also they were not 200 pop and Siege. I think Siege was lacking a lot, but when I saw Ashoka's Siege at the end, I was like, okay, I'm satisfied. The tournament I've seen very less Siege, so it's nice of Ashoka to showcase that to the viewers. And he did not make a Centurion though. I'm a little bit sad. He needed a Centurion just for the boost. And there was no supremacy from the Spanish players. Spanish players in this tournament, if you're tuning in, please get supremacy at the late game stage. It's good tech. Makes us casters also happy. Trade profit for Livy coming in at 20k with that Spanish trade. Insane. All stats looking good. 170 wills, a little tad too much. 8 castles from Omkar. Omkar did his best. But yeah, it's always going to be hard when you're a player down and you have to do 2v1. The other side is still behind. He does have a relic, right? So he collected that relic very early. Most of the relics were not collected throughout the game. It's just 2 relics, one from Lucky, probably collected just before the game ended. Yeah, that's that.
All right. Shall we move on to the game 2?
Yes. But before we do that, let's just admire the timeline of Abhi, which we close. We can mark down the civilizations. So for Chennai, if you can make a gold crown on Romans, right hand side, you can do for Gurjaras. That's the third in the line from left. Yeah, mark crown for that. Spanish, and below it's Romans, and the last Turks. On this side, Slavs left most. Yeah, Chinese just below that, Teutons just next to it, and Bohemians one out from it. Yep. So game one's done. If we can like show the score, which is like 1-0. As I say that, I realize that we're not doing it on capture age. So sorry. So
I
Chennai
can
is
put
leading
that
this
on the
series.
map.
Yeah, Chennai is leading it 1-0 against Delhi Demos as we hop into game 2. We're not going chronological order, I'm sorry, because these are rec games. This was actually game 2, not game 1. So we will quickly jump to the next game. It's gonna be Kawasan. And please, Peppa, take it away with the civilizations.
Sure. So on the Chennai side, starting with player 1, Levi, is Italians, which is overall very good on the flank. Player 3 is Ahsoka with Georgians, very good cap save. Lucky with Lithuanians, very strong because of the early food bonus. You can go to dock earlier. Then Harry with Japanese facing Eco should be pretty good on Kawasan. You want to do it for the Delhi team, Sid?
Sure. So Delhi, we see Delusion with Dravidians. Dravidians do get the dog bonus for the entire team. It's like you don't need to make a house. You get 5 population for every dog. It's good, very good flank. You get the 200 wood bonus and pocket Omgar going for the Hindustanis. Cheaper villagers, good overall economy. You can make a lot of scouts, and they do have the team bonus for taking down buildings faster. Modi with Malians, again, good pocket. They do have the buildings which are cheaper. They have a versatile tech tree overall. And his flank is going to be Abi. So the brothers are united this time around. Abi is playing Malay. I don't know how to feel about this. Poor Abi has been facing all hard civilizations this tournament. He had to play Chinese the first game. Now he's playing Malay. I hope he realizes he has to click a little later though.
But he's getting all the tougher saves for sure. Even with standard saves, his build order is a little off, and with this kind of Chinese and Malay starts, I don't know how will he be able to execute that. Hopefully they have practiced that before.
Malay start is fine though. Malay feudal transition is going to be really, really hard as he's just discovering his first set of sheep here. He has one unexplored on the right near the chickens. It's a chicken map though, so laming shenanigans can happen, but at this hero you would normally see a little bit more chill game. That's what people prefer.
Overall, save draft wise for this map, I would say I like Levi's save draft more.
Yeah.
Italian and Japanese on the flank, they have a very good archer and civ and dog bonus.
It's a very good econ bonus also, right? It boosts more than, say, for example, any other civ which has a military bonus. Like Saracen flank would have meant that your galleys fire faster, but that's not really a bonus you want to have. Here, you have good econ bonuses for the team. And Georgians also should not be overlooked, is that they can make the dog faster than most teams because they get a free mule card and they don't need that many on board. And if my memory serves, they need only 25 wood or something if they want to go fast feudal. Obviously, in this case, they want to make fishing ships, but their fishing ships should be out faster than most ships. So Georgians also a very good pick. As your game transitions, you can play heavy with just adding some fortified churches, which boosts your economy. So you don't need to really rush the TC sim. Lucky has a couple of fishing ships already out, which is pretty good. I don't know. We are seeing from Livy's point of view, and he was about to get housed, but good thing he had that housed up. That's good.
Interesting that Levy chose to take the back pond.
Bad.
So he's not going to have a dogfight against the Malay.
Yeah. This also tells you that it's not he didn't really scout his flank. Um, on the other side, though, Harry has gone for a forward point, right? If I'm not wrong.
Yep. Harry and his opponent have gone for the same pond.
No, it's not because
it's not?
Delusion has chosen to go for a back one.
Oh, I couldn't see on the mini map.
Yeah. Even I had doubts until he hovered.
So they are kind of pushing Abby to do the hard work for the team, go for the forward pond. But luckily this time he's not going to face that dogfight.
Yes. Yes, hard work turning into hardly any work for him. I just hope that he has a good uptime though, because Malay are known for their quick feudal, and I don't want him to like go to feudal and realize, oh no, I don't have resources. He hasn't clicked up, which is a good sign as a Malay player so far. If he can just shift click his building for a second, he is 23 well, so he's taking his time to go up, which is what we want from the Malay player itself though. He needs more on wood though, because like once you go up to the next stage faster, you don't have that many time to like collect wood for both barracks as well as for like 2 ranges, so needs to be having a second lumber camp a while back. Map generations, you were right actually, the wood lines are quite far away. I haven't played this version of Kawasan, so it looks like a little hard to wall, and the relics are quite spread out. A lot of relics in the map, so Lithuanian player as the game goes is going to be rejoicing at the number of relics going to be. We do see a lot of feudal age advancements coming. Omkar, Harry, and Livy all going up at the same time. Lucky following suit. So everybody up in Chennai's team, while Omkar is the one getting up, and as I say that, more uptimes are coming in. Standard play from Livy, 2 rangers. Can you show Livy's ranges position for a second? Like I want to see the range placements, how they are. Okay, this kind of secures his gold. He's in no like danger immediately, so it's a lot of loop for a B to come if he comes to attack. And most people come from the above, right? And on the other side, if you can quickly look, this is a late range from Abhi, so let's go to the other side, Grey, for a bit. Grey's ranges, I'm not a big fan of it. You need it facing towards your enemy, and these ranges are facing more towards your ally or towards the enemy ally. While I like Delusion's ranges a little bit more easy access to the front. I understand it might be a little tricky for him though, because his barracks was occupying that area. Second range from the Malay player. Let's look more towards grey and red right now, because that's a bit more evenly matched, and I want to see how the archers movement is going to happen between grey and red. Can we quickly look? We see scouts coming from Omkar. 4 scouts already out of field. So if you can click outside the like somewhere outside, yeah, we can see the military and the econ pop here. It's an easy snipe. 1 scout down. Libby also making a few spears, which is really nice. How are the pockets looking? If you can quickly take a look, both sides of the pocket, whether they're going for a double stable approach or a stable blacksmith. It's going to be stable blacksmith from Ashoka. Prioritizing upgrades. Same thing from Lucky, stable blacksmith. But on the other side, if you look here, double stable approach from Team Delhi Demos, and if you look at yellow, it is a stable blacksmith and another stable. Okay, that's pretty good. Chennai going more for the eco approach though, yeah.
Isn't the meta on hybrid maps to go 2 stable directly? Or is that different for Kawasan?
Meta is, I don't know, 2 stable is gonna be hard to produce unless you're not doing it on 4 lanes, I feel. like in the sense that when we were preparing for our tournaments in BOM, even on like Golden Leagues, we did a stable and blacksmith approach, being a little bit greedy while providing spears. But two stables are good if you are able to advance when it's an open map. The school is still a bit out on that, but I would prefer a stable and blacksmith more than double stable if you have a good flank. That will give you the boost which you need. Also, I feel to get the upgrades first in.
Apa syaksananya baginda?
Meanwhile, we missed a good fight which happened between Delusion and Harry. I think Omkar, Scout and Delusion Archers killed a bunch of scouts.
Yeah. Harry's berry villages are in trouble. That's one. A couple of them are still chilling. They just don't know the danger they are in. And that's gonna be 2 and 3, along with all the military being taken out from the initial volley of archers. This is looking dire for Chennai champions. So this is really good play from Delusion. Directly attacking, taking the fight head on. Good scout numbers from Omkar, and a lot more dead villages for Harry at this point.
This I saw Levy's archers. Player 1's archer was moving into the pocket. Can we track that? What happened to those?
P1's archers in blue. Looks like they are kinda dead. They did force a tower from
Modi.
to Abi, and probably Modi also. If you can look at P6 violet space a second.
No, towers.
It's only from Abi so far. There is some pings coming out on the map though, which is like telling where to go. Kind of trapped here, so Omkar might be forced to take that engagement here. How are the upgrades looking at the scouts? If you can click both the scouts for a second. Okay, +1 here, attack, armor, and bloodlines for fully upgraded scouts for Omkar. Yeah. Superior scouts grades. They do clear out the scout numbers though. The archers have to loop back now, but Harry is tracking that. Walls are nearly out for Abi, but he has to wall to the edge of the map to be secure. A lot of scouts from Modi right now attacking Ashoka's base. So he's trying to play pocket to pocket, which is the right play when you have Abi as a flank. Just tell him to play a little bit safer and play towards the pocket. Click again on the
What are the upgrades on Modi's squad? Full upgrades.
He's just lacking attack, but yeah, he has bloodlines in now. This can wreak havoc when time being correct. So, the wood villagers
just has to find the wood villagers.
Mule carts are fun and games, all said and done, but they are very hard to wall if you don't really focus on having a lengthier wall, because quick wall sometimes might work, might not work. This house wall is okay. I like this. Oh, he is able to save that in time. Insane from Ashoka. For a second I thought those were like, I was going to count how many villages are going to die, but apart from that one well, that's a good save from Ashoka. Now you just pray to God that you don't move that mule cart by a second. And
they're in.
Oh no. Those villages are idle because they're trying to attack but they're not finding a way. But this is a lot of scout damage.
Yes.
Lucky is forced to come this side to help out Ashoka a bit. But for the most part, Ashoka is able to save most villages. So apart from a couple of villages, it's okay. But this is like dominant showing from Delhi demos. Omkar going up to the castle age. If you look at Yellow's base for a second, how many stables does he have? What is his game plan looking like? 2 stables for now. 3 stables actually. He has 1 stable at the back. TC to secure his gold. Okay. Game crashed here apparently. So we're gonna continue this game onwards. Just quickly loading where we crashed. So Omkar was up to the castle age, and we see from Chennai champions, Livy was up to the castle age. So It's the archer player who are getting crossbows at this point, and then we are looking at camels also out for Omkar. Archer's trying to get into Abhi's base. Abhi has a safer tower. If you can show that tower, yeah, it does secure that wood line if he opts to go for that, but he doesn't have any other defense other than that tower. And crossbows can take down towers, right? It's not a big deal. He can go for the pockets fish also. Modi himself is up to Castle Age. So needs to save this fish a little bit more. I don't think he's aware. He's probably getting his upgrades. He reacts now though. He loses 4 fishing ships in the process. So yeah, he's able to save some of them, but they're still going to be idle at this point.
Press ein Impero.
What is Geilsund in the tower? And curious to know. Shift click on that. Villagers. Oh, they have been idle for a long time.
They're providing crucial arrows whenever they need it, right? So
Apa
they
Shasananya
need to chill a
Baginda.
bit. Some light cav versus archers happening here. Modi is trying his best, whatever is possible. But I'm more concerned at this point how Omkar is also able to move his army. But this is good damage on Modi's base. He has TCs to secure his gold access, because that's going to be crucial. He has a market to balance it also. Modi with Malians do get the gold a little bit faster and the resources last longer, so it should be fine overall. Some
Can we
stray scouts
s-
in there. Yeah.
Can we see on the other side?
Here,
Not the other side. There's some
Yasa
fight
Kuka
going on.
Baginda.
There's a lot of archers, crossbows from Harry, but they are kind of waiting for their pocket to go forward. What do we see from yellow? If you can click outside on the map, we can see the military counts. That will give an idea of where the Omkar's thing. Just click outside anywhere in the map. Yes, Omkar has 15 army. So you can just quickly look at yellow's base and yellow's army, where yellow's army is. A little bit outside. Okay, the camels are out. So both armies have been like little bit more accumulating, and they are going to go for a fight. We would want to focus on this fight because the other side looks kind of more favored for the Chennai team because he's just constantly harassing flank pocket. He's also on Omkar's base at this point. Ooh,
Here,
that is going to be deadly. Libby is playing out of his mind. He's on the flank. He's on the enemy pocket also. Good micros happening. Quickly look at the fight here. This is a very good time for Chennai to take the fight. Because Omkar is focused on securing his villages from his base. And the call out probably coming from Omkar is like, I'm being hit in my base. Can you just keep your archers a little bit safe? Just go attend to that and come. And Chennai are telling, let's go, 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 go at this point. Show Omkar's place right now. Fight is not happening because we want to see how the archers are doing. They're getting garrisons. They forced the siege workshop from Omkar.
Is Modi tracking those or did he leave though? Where's Modi's army?
I see some blue, pink dots in front of Abhi's base also. They're chasing away his major armies here. They are moving now because Omkar must say like, can you guys go forward,
Apa
please? Because
Shasananya Baginda.
Oh no, this is a massacre.
But what is Harry
Oh,
doing?
Harry.
Oh my God, Harry threw here so hard. Like, what was that? That's a huge throw. Wow. This is a huge throw because like I think for a second this was some good damage being done by Livy trying to get the lead, but Harry throwing that many number of archers. Delhi again back on top.
Apa Shasananya Baginda.
If you can quickly show Omkar's base, I think he clears up the archers with manganese.
Yasa
Ooh,
Kuka
that's pretty
Baginda.
good. So Omkar is looking good, right? Look at his village count. He's like 89 wills, 21 army. He's like 10 villages ahead of the next player, so looking good overall. We keep trained now what Omkar will do. Yeah, this army should go and attack Harry's base. Because Harry just lost an insane number of archers. I'm surprised he's not going after losing that many archers to CA, because Japanese CA do have a bonus against archers and they're mobile, so they can handle against camels also. So Harry in chat does say that he thought it was a misclick on TC and he patrolled them forward. He thought he patrolled them forward. Patrol is always the option. That's a good learning curve. As we come to this side though, Modi is pushing into blue space, and here that's a safe TC for Lucky. It's not at any time they'll come here. Some quick walls with a demo. Give me a shot. Okay, that didn't happen. I think he right clicked, so they couldn't find a way. If he just deleted it nearby, maybe there was a chance. Quick thinking, but not too much effect.
Oh, again. Okay, I thought he was walking. Okay, these archers should be exchanged.
Yeah.
Or
And also
deletion
it's like-
subs don't even micro that.
Micro that, yeah. He doesn't need to save that. He just needs to make sure that the archer player is constantly traded so that Omkar can drain Supreme. But you see a lot of like quickly on the other side, because this army is going to be cleared, right? So quickly on the other side, Libby is facing the music right now. The advantage he got is kind of disappeared. The other side here also is kind of struggling here. It depends on how good the micro is, because for the most part Modi's army was out of position. So there's a lot of archers actually being sniped by their knights. Good micro overall from Abhi. Abhi is doing his part, but it doesn't look like that fight is going his way.
Yeah, we did well there.
Ashoka does also have a little bit of healing scouts, so even the early exchanges meant that his HP was a little bit better off because of the gap in fights. Georgians do have that healing knights after all, so it ended up being in his favor. So Chennai making a comeback overall. The scores have flipped. Ashoka is back on top, but as I'm looking at the right screen, we see two people going in. In fact, Omkar has clicked imp faster than Livy here as flank, so Omkar is in the driving seat to carry this game for Delhi. But on that note, I do agree with you, Peppa. Like, he should have completely traded archers versus Harry in this case. Because if he did that, then Omkar can just like get full camels and just play pocket to pocket, right? Now this many number of archers are kind of scary. Ashoka gonna be MVP again. New underdog Ashoka says. I don't know. Yeah. Last game he had a 12k score over the next person. So it's late game play from Ashoka. His late game is looking very strong. Very good signs for Chennai. I think I have also,
coming up.
yeah. Is it gonna be doubtful that it might be doubt, but
He's Imperial Age, so he will get +4.
yes, but it's not gonna prevent his castle from being down. So
I think it will buy enough time. They will try to deny the castle, but meanwhile he will get +4. And then with +4, he can take a fight.
You need +4 heavy camel also. Camels being notoriously weaker. Heavy camels do take a lot more time than +4. So this again comes to whether Delusion is able to bring his archers. Where is Delusion's archers right now? If we can quickly look at the red space. Okay, this army should be there right now in Omkar space. If that army is there, they clean it up without losing a lot of camels, and then he'll be fine. But he is chilling in his base. Let's just keep the focus right now here between here and the red army. Because we want to
Or
see
he
this
should wait
engagement.
for heavy camels.
Yeah, you should wait for heavy camels and wait for red's army. Oh no.
Red's army is not coming, that's for sure.
Maybe there were some communication gaps, maybe there was a lot of differences.
Hey, this is going to clear up.
He's gonna clear up, but he's losing. Like this trade is very worthwhile for Chennai because the gold will soon run out, and you have to venture out. I'm not even sure whether this gets cleaned up. The archers are coming now. Too little, too late right now for Delusion. If the archers were there before the crossbowmen, they could have done a whole lot of damage. And from there it is steamrolled, right? Because I think Harry doesn't have much steam once he loses this ball of army. So, trick missed this side though. This army will get cleared. On the other side, we do see some blue dots. Abhi trying to wall it off. But both the brothers are right now trying to do what New does best.
Did Abhi evacuate the base? Yes.
I mean, he just went a little out. He ventured a little bit out, but I don't think he'll venture too far away. He does have some villages near Yellow's base, if you look at it. Yellow's Bay Fusion, yeah, he did secure some of them. And there comes the TC. Meanwhile, Omkar is going for our push. He's having Imp Camel on the way. He's getting a wheelbarrow now.
He just clicked a camel.
Yeah, he just clicked wheelbarrow. Wheelbarrow.
Oh, he didn't have
Wheelbarrow.
and he cancelled it for some reason.
Interesting. He's getting the conscriptions and everything out, and R+ are in field from Dravidians. We do need some siege though to push this, and siege workshops also coming from Delusion. So Delusion is like it's up to Delusion now to carry, and Omkar's effort is to make sure he plays pocket moves. Quickly, if you can click on a knight from Lucky, Teal itself, whatever you're noticing, Teal. P5.
Yes.
I want to see how many relics he has. Oh, he has +6 relics, so he has 4 relics. This is like a good amount of relics, and he is just in, right? So, like, once he gets Cavalier and stuff, he can take the fight. It's still going to be okayish fight, considering you have +6, and Imperial Camel is about to hit. It did hit.
But they are losing bases very fast, they said.
Yeah. There's only so much Omkar can do, and what is Ashoka doing? Ashoka is right now. He has the highest score again. If you can just quickly click on Green's building anything. Oh man, I'm sorry to say, Ashoka, you need to really distribute your resources and click up faster. 3k foot floating, 170 pop. Last game it was 6k foot floating. What am I watching? Your macro is good maybe, but too good that your production is not as good as the macro. Relics placement has changed this map from all being center to places. Yes. I mean, it allows players to get more map control. You have to kill one person to get the relics, so I'm in favor of this though. Modi is also next for the migration part. The map has changed for him. He has a couple of castles. He has a castle and a TC though. Incam is trying to do as much as possible, but they can only do so much. Fighting again R+, and quickly we are seeing some pings coming from Hari on the other side. Red is trying to push alone there. Yeah, Cavalier +6 Cavalier. Yeah, he needs helps right now. When you're doing solo push like this, I think you need helps. So then your push, no matter even if you have like 60 R+, will come to a standstill. Because Omkar is forced to play all sides. They are not able to clear that R+ overall. Oh wow. That is some really nice niche place that R+ went inside. That's a good, very good trade. They do end up falling though at the end. And this is the time when is Paladin any way closer for Teal? No, he's still not making Paladin. Paladin research is not running right now. It's looking close and close, like Chennai might take this game also. Third. You see, clicking paladin. Can we quickly click? Yeah, shift click. Building maybe. Yeah. He has the resources to click paladin really. It's just not clicking it. Chennai, while their team synergy seems good, but they're not able to play to the 200 pop dream, which gives you the option that they still have rooms to improvement. Seeing very good signs overall. And the other side, Omkar only can do so much. I kind of feel bad for Omkar because I think this game was very good masterclass. His in timings was good, his army movement was good. Delusion could have come and helped him a little bit earlier, but also Delusion from here this point is going to be very hard for him to push, especially when Livy is so ahead on that side. Quickly, let's see how Livy's push is going blue. He is having castles. That many number of castles. Signals means he going for a tech switch.
It could be a January's coming up.
I'm just seeing reps for now, so I don't think it's Chennai's yet. He doesn't need Chennai. I mean, his flank is dead. So it's just again seeing Chennai. Natural
And here, Delusion is going to clean up. Why is Harika falling back?
Why is Lucky not taking this fight? This fight without, like, you don't see yellow there. You just have to make sure you always keep the archer player in tippy toes. And when you're being trapped, at least it offers you that vision also there. So you know what's around it. I am really surprised why Lucky is not engaging here. He's making hand cannons, but he's just keeping his army idle. Bit of a misplay here. Probably needed to really go on. Looks like Peppa kind of DC'd, so he's back now though. That's good.
Okay, sorry.
Yep.
I'm using computer because I'm going to play a lobby game after this.
Each their own. You have upholded the Bombay tradition of adding here. It's going to be near the gun. But don't you want to watch game 3? I'm surprised you don't want to. This also spoils the viewers a little bit in the sense that there is no game 3, guys. So what happens is like after this game is nearly about that. We do see an admin win because Delusion had to go. So just wondering if it's going to be 2-1 or 3-0 here at this point. Chennai do win the set, but it depends on how this game goes. And score is looking kind of balanced right now. It all comes down to how well Omkar is able to contribute. Because I think on the other side, Modi is kind of dead also. If you can quickly again. Let's just keep ping-ponging between here and there. I'm loving the siege from Livy. I have played with him in a tournament also. I've seen him kind of crumble under pressure, but he has really taken up this leadership role for the last 2 sets. Making good sieges, good callouts, army movements are amazing. So really nice to see this play from him. So there are 2 versions we generally say in Bombay Lobby. We either get Livy God or Livy Dog. So for the last couple of sets, I think we're getting Livy God.
This is something I didn't know. Maybe Tamil lobby?
I thought we used to say that in I first heard in Bombay Lobby, but it applies to Tamil Lobby also. Yeah, so either Livy God or Livy Dog. So he either plays 200 elo or 2000 elo. Very good movements overall from here. Like even if Omkar is able to tech switch here, I think they have all the answers. The last game in Arena only Abhi was out, but in this case Modi is out, right? Because it's in more of an open map, so it's going to be a lot more of a tall order for Omkar to carry here. I like Delusion's army numbers. He's been producing quite well. Not a fan of his army movement though. He could have done better, but his numbers have been very solid. It's just that they are not being able to push the same speed as which the other side has fallen. Credit to Modi though, I've seen him play really well. 2-3 sets right now. I think trying to carry your side solo does put a lot more pressure and a lot more responsibility, and he's been able to handle it, but it's been a little bit of a shot more than a mark of what they would have envisioned. A little bit more siege coming from Lucky, so it's a mixed bag. He has 4 reps and he still doesn't have Paladin. Yikes. Lucky, you do need to get your Paladins faster if you're watching this.
I think at this point he doesn't need Paladins, he needs helps. What will Paladin do extra versus Imperial Camels?
They played much better against Imperial Scouts because you have to understand that it's +6 Paladin, right? So they played pretty good. It's a Lithuanian Paladin. And also, like, mobility-wise is much better unit than, say, Halves or something. He has, like, Arbalest out there, so he shouldn't be really afraid of enemy Halves. Paladins are very good for raids. Like, if you ever see, like, Omkar's army is out of position, again, Lucky has been mostly idle with his army. If he had like better army movements, I think he can do a lot more raids. He's a very good player to do the raids. It's just that his army movement has been very slow. Or you can just coordinate with your flank and just kill one person, right? So that's exactly what they're doing in Delusion space. As he's fighting here alone, he's trying to do his best. He might get this castle into a Dog castle. Ashok also realized that Dog person.
Treb versus Arba fight. So Treb was attack grounding the archers.
I mean, he's able to micro, but Delusion has to look at his base and in his defense, and right, so it's a lot more to do. He's making a half throw in his base. It's looking more and more the game is progressing out of Elidemo's hands. Champion switch coming from Modi, and I know they are Malian champions. They do get the +8 armor if you can just hover over a champion. Just click on a champion which is attack.
Levi has murder holes, which is unique type.
It's +8 armor, but still doesn't matter when you have murder holes. They are nearly going to take down the castle, but with that many villages, it's fine.
This is a farm castle.
Just protect his gold, probably get his production buildings up. Points, you see a lot of blinking dots even in blue space. Clicking outside, Abhi's in a healthy 90 will, so he's coming back up, but they have started to trade also a little bit. That's a little bit of good news. But that's when I realized that the raid route is actually not for Delhi demos, it's for Chennai champions for some reason. I see some trade cards I saw in the middle of the map somewhere. Oh, wait. Lucky has market. What? Can you show me the market again? Wow. For a second I thought it was in the base of Delusion, so I freaked out when I realized it was just near Harry's base. It's not that bad. Treb action happening here. Gold is not looking great, right? So you like trade, like Mr. X is making a market so that they can trade on a more secure route. Or they can go from top to bottom. The market X's are coming, like, can you give me the market in the opposite direction? But Livy, I have given you diagonally a market. So nice overall. This game is gonna end in Chennai's flavor clearly at this point. I'm just waiting how the game is going to come to an end. If you can just click on Omkar's building, because I want to see he's the only ray of hope, and if he has any gold access. Relics he doesn't have. Gold also is like 600 just banked up. He's making his favorite unit though, but that's not going to do much against the cells and the composition what Chennai champions have to throw.
Easy's been called.
GG has been indeed called. So it's gonna be 3-0, guys. For people who are just tuning in, there are only 2 games which happened because Delusion had to go, and so it was an admin win for Chennai. Chennai do make to the semi-finals, if I'm not wrong. 3-0. Looking at the stats, Omkar and Mr. X being their like MVPs. Can go military, economy, technologies for a sec. So.
Well, guys, thank you. I have to jump back to my game.
Okay. Thank you for joining. Thank you for tuning in, guys.
Yes, guys.